Brandon, what did you sense happened there, especially in the third quarter when the offense seemed to really slow down?
For the offense to slow down? We got a little stagnant. I thought we pushed the pace in the first and second quarter a little bit more than the second half. And they just got a little bit more physical. They capitalized off our turnovers, off our missed shots. They ran in transition. And we weren't making shots.
What can cause the offense, like you mentioned, it can get stagnant, and Darko mentioned sometimes maybe the patience wasn't there in the second half. Like, what could cause that to happen to the offense?
A lot of different things. I think moving without the basketball. I think in the third quarter a little bit we was trying to match up hunt a little bit, and we were dribbling at the top of the key, but we weren't moving. And coming down, shooting fast shots that can stagnate the offense. So we'll look at the film and see what we can do better.
Why do you think the team has performed so much better overall on the road than at home? And what do you need to do to play better here?
I don't know. I guess we get excited when we go on the road. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Bigger picture, is there anything to be learned from a game like this where you play well in the first 3 quarters and then things don't go well in the end? What can you learn from it, especially as a team that is closer to where you were as well in the standings?
Yeah, we got to put together 48 minutes. We know that, especially against good teams like the New York Knicks. We definitely thought that the game got away from us. We let one slip away. We thought we were in control throughout that first half and some of that third quarter. But, we'll be more prepared. We'll look at the film for the next time we do play those guys. But we know we just let one slip away. That wasn't an image of how good our defense has been over the years, so we'll be better.
Darko, how do you explain that third quarter?
I would not start with the third quarter. I would start with the start of the game. I thought that we set a tone at the beginning. I thought we did really good job executing a game plan and also being able to run in transition and score. I thought that after that, our problem with turnovers was something that really slowed us down. There were several situations we had momentum-changing plays. We missed a 3, they scored a 3 or dunk on the other side. We miss a layup or turn the ball over, they get easy points on the other side. Third quarter was the quarter we had 8 turnovers there. We took only 1 3 in that quarter, and that's not sustainable. You cannot play against great teams and win. At the end of the day, our 20 turnovers and shooting 38% from the field, shooting 27% from 3-point line. That's pretty much the recipe how to not to win a game. And for us, we know what we need to do. We need to have great ball movement. We need to make quick decisions. We need to be faster than our opponents. And for the majority of the game tonight, we were not able to do that.
Disappointing to come out that way at home after the way you played the last 4 games on the road?
I mean, every game is a story for itself, right? Obviously, we always want to win the game when we play at home, and playing at home means a lot for us. But we gotta flush this one, focus on the next one, and get a win on the road.
I know film will help with this. Did you sense a common theme with the turnovers, whether it was attacking gaps that weren't there or just not?
It was a lot of their physicality. It was them going over on all pick and rolls and off ball screens. It was just getting us out of all our positions, and we did not do a great job of being patient and to do a good job of setting up and setting good screens to free each other up. So obviously, just like you said, I think it's going to be very important for us to take a look at film and then learn from film.
When Ingram was at his hottest, it felt like some of those turnovers were trying to force him the ball. How do you balance riding the hot hand but not becoming predictable?
When somebody denies you, you need to go in a backdoor cut. and you need to execute and then find the offense in the flow of that. Like, you cannot force feed somebody. He's being completely denied, and I agree that there were a couple of those situations. Then they were really trying to cut him off from the team. We got to be able to find him on like some cuts and movement, but if not there, we don't have to force it. We got to go and play in our offense. He's, with a little bit more patience, we will be able to get him the ball later in the shot clock in better positions.
Looked like Grady Dick was providing a little bit of a spark in the beginning of the game. What went into deciding not to give him enough time playing in the second half, especially because he only played like 15 minutes?
Because we had some other matchup situations that we were trying to explore and look at. I thought that Grady did a good job in the first half. He getting to the free throw line and the running, and now we have RJ Barrett who is coming back, right? We had Colin who did not play a couple of games. We got more depth of our team, and we're trying to incorporate all of those guys. So he needs to fulfill his role coming off the bench and playing his 15, 18, 20 minutes.
Brandon's obviously a scorer, but he had 3 steals tonight and 6 rebounds. How do you see him developing as a defensive player?
I think a lot of things started there with our pressure and making them to throw some bad passes. I thought that he did a really good job anticipating those, but also he was in the right spot in the first half. He was right there to get a steal right off the dribble. He's really trying to improve his defense, primarily understanding what length he has and how he can be disruptive with his steals.
On the other side, OG had 6 steals, a season high for him. Obviously, he's an excellent defender. How do you handle someone who's so disruptive to your offense when they're getting steals at that pace?
And it's those steals. Obviously, OG is a good player, and he did a great job. But a lot of that is coming with our ability to execute our offense and not force feed when there is nothing there, and just being able to play to our principles. And we were a little bit bogged down with our decision making tonight.